In PSL league now, no matter what the referee officiate, you cannot hear where a referee was beaten up.
You see, in the PSL, I see teams going away to win matches. Why in the MPFL is very, very difficult going away to win matches. This our home must win syndrome. Don't you think that is the club's chairman that manipulates this?
Yes, they are part of it, but I want to correct something. He said their home team take care of the referee. It does no longer happen like that anymore. The rules have changed in the past few years. Strictly the MPFL have mandated all club chairmen and teams. Nobody should have access to any referee, even though sometimes how Nigerians
They will still go at night.
one way or the other. But officially, you cannot take care of any referee. In fact, 48 hours before the match, anonymous people, they have to book an anonymous hotel for the referees to lodge somewhere very far away from the home team play, but within the city where the home team might not know somehow. So but then
These anonymous people we are talking about, are they not from that same locality?
no, they are from MPFL board members.
They will know the ground more than the people that.
Yes, now MPFL board member comprises of almost everybody in the stakeholders.
That's what I'm saying. As long as any PF board members that lives, let's assume that anybody is playing with Kano Pillars.
We have match commissioners.
Then the MPF board members from Kano are the one that will book the hotel for the man, right?
MPFL, but once they call, you can be, if you are traveling to even outside the continent, you can stay online and book hotel very close or somewhere around the state.
I'm not talking about we are talking about Nigeria now. Yes, how many times can you stay online and book?
That's what I'm saying now. Even you can make calls. You have people everywhere. For you to be board member of the whole federation, that means you have people. You have state FAs. You have people associated with your board around the country. Anywhere you are. So definitely one way or the other, you will find a way to book hotel somewhere around the state, that maybe 1 hour drive or 2 hours drive to the stadium. So especially 48 hours to the match. So, but what I'm saying is that in essence, it's no longer allowed. You are not allowed to go and take care of any home ref because it gives undue advantage to the home team, because the referee will believe that since you have taken care of me, giving me brown envelope, you brought me food, all of those things. So if I go into the field, in one way or the other, I must come and favor you. But
for how long has this happened?
For the past few years now.
So that means all these winning that most teams at home win, they are all merited.
Not you can if you say merited.
I mean in Nigerian league.
Yes, if you say merited, still depend, because even in the PSL there are still some matches that were won by Pirate or Sunderland that are still questionable. Are you getting my point? It's part of officiating.
But the percentage is low.
Yeah, the percentage is low, but I can't say they were all merited. That is why I read out to that Yakubu Adamu was banned because he gave out a penalty to Enugu Rangers that the NFL saw that this referee was not supposed. And I think another referee also was banned in the same Rangers game against either shooting or so. I've forgotten the club. The penalty that was supposed to be given to Rangers was denied, and it was a clear penalty according to the MPFL league members. The referee did not give the penalty, so they banned that referee. Now another referee that was supposed to give that was supposed to cancel a penalty, he now gave a penalty. So now the same against the same team, and Rangers is stopping the league. Are you getting the point now? So now, but my own point now is that some of these home matches that have been won now, some of the challenges we face is the difference between the Nigerian league and the PSL. It still boils down to one of the biggest challenges is security.
Yeah, but I asked you about the club chairman. If they are not the one influencing.
They are part of it, because you can't mention a club, you can't mention any scene happening in the club without involving the club chairman, because the club chairman is going to be aware of everything going on. If there's anything that happens in a club now, before you can even say you want to blame the coach or anybody, the club chairman are the number, because they are the people who facilitate almost every movement. If the fans run into the field to do anything, if club chairman permit that, it will keep going on. If the club chairman did not permit that, then if you see any time or anywhere where they beat up a referee, the club chairman is aware or must be aware after the scene, because if that thing happens and they did not take any action, that means the club chairman is supporting that kind of scenario. Are you getting the point? So, but now, like I said, now security is one of the biggest challenges we are seeing, because, like I said, I can bet you that some of these are referees, even some referees that are not even officiating MPFL. I know referees who are very good in terms of officiating in this country, but because one, to get that platform is very difficult, because every system in the country has been corrupted. So because if you don't have anybody in power, you might find it difficult to get to that level where your talent will be shown to the world. So now, because we don't have broadcasting right again, where the world can see some of these good referees, so they have it's very difficult to expose these referees to the world. But now the security is the biggest challenge, because in PSL league now, no matter what the referee officiate, you cannot hear where a referee was beaten up. I get, but I think last week I heard about 3 or 4 referees that were in PSL, at other PSL or the second division, I think around Mpumalanga.
They had some scandals.
Yeah, some scandal like that. So, but that is just maybe once in a while we hear something. But then integrity comes in. But if before integrity can come in, before Victor Gomez could reject that offer, because Victor Gomez knows quite well that the structure where I am coming from, if they find out that this thing happens and I'm involved, I'm going to get banned, my career is going to get tarnished. Are you getting my point? But in Nigeria here now, the same man Bogabo also that got involved in that thing is still working free. So that is why these guys will keep doing some of these things in Nigeria here, because they believe that even if CAF does not give them any job to do, they will still get job to do in Nigeria. And sometimes some of them make huge amount of money, because that is the corruption we are talking about, of the amount of money NFF is paying them. This is allegedly. Sometimes see this referee, sometimes when this, imagine you playing, going to officiate a match now, this club approaches you, if you take money from here, at the end of the day you see that these guys sometimes they make money. That is why I see sometimes when the match is not favoring the other team, you see the fan coming to attack because they feel like I paid money for this team and then you did not you are not working it out. I get it. So I think there was a story I heard one time allegedly where a referee was telling us one story that one team paid him, the other team paid him. At the end of the day, allegedly, then he was officiating the game. He gave a goal for this team. Then this team also got penalty. He gave them penalty. This one that he gave, they missed their own. This one scored their own. So this other one now came after the match. Where's that? I said, but I gave you penalty. You miss your penalty. I gave people penalty. They scored their own. So what do you want me to do? They said they must refund money. So you can't refund that kind of money, because I guess so. That is the story I heard some time ago. So I don't know how true that story is, whether it's true or not. But if this thing is happening in our league, it's very, very bad. Very, very bad. So that security aspect, where referees will be afraid of their lives, is very, very bad. Remember the last time we read about that scenario in Kano, where a player,
the player was his neck.
You understand?
I think Amos. What's that player's name?
If fans could do that to a player, what about the referee? Do you know how many referees that have been hospitalized after matches? So sometimes when these guys go to officiate games, away matches, they get scared in some certain areas of the country. They get scared, so out of fear, not because they don't know what to officiate, but because if they officiate the right thing sometimes, even though they know that this is the right thing, even though the coaches know that this is the right thing, but because the coaches believe that because we are playing, we should favor also, and they attempt to threaten this referee with some kind of attack. Before you know it, and there's not enough security, and before you know it, this referee, they get scared of this match.
They are human.
They get scared because they are human. You can't just come and waste their life because of football. So they just decide to just give something just to escape their own life. So if we can mobilize more security, more policemen, more bouncers in the stadium, especially for referees, even in Europe, you see referees. In Africa here, we have this challenge. In Egypt, the last derby match in Tanzania, Yanga versus Simba United, they have to bring referee from outside the country to come and officiate the match because of what? The tension of that game. If you use home team referee, they are going to fight and they will injure the referee. In Egypt, sometimes they go to pay about $20,000 to $25,000 to bring in referees from outside Egypt to come and officiate derby game between Al Ahly and Zamalek. Why? But only in South Africa, that is where you see referee in South Africa officiating their match. I'm not sure if South Africa have ever gone outside to bring a referee to come and officiate. Why? Because no matter the mistake the referee makes, security is very, very guaranteed for every referee. So if that security before that broadcasting service is very, very important, because no life should be lost in the course of any football match.
Chima said before there was a news here that the referee collected money from this side, If I was the referee, I would have ended the match in a draw. Yes, because to be on the safe side, these people paid me and these other people paid me. So the best thing is to end the game in a draw. But then, Albert, the way the officiating is going in Nigeria, do you think in time to improve?
That same home team syndrome is still there tomorrow. You spoke about you spoke about the league management board being in charge of referees now. But you see, through a question, right, about the referee's life, why home team always winning? Are the chairmen always involved? You see, Azad, that yes, chairmen are sometimes involved in this thing. It shows the big role home teams play in the referees. I am not telling you 100 years ago, till tomorrow morning, for as much as a league is not broadcasted, and there is
it's not
televised, there is no legalities, right, that have held any bribery of any referee. Right? the home team still have an advantage as far as Nigerian league is concerned. Till tomorrow. When was the last time they used knife on somebody? It was about 8 months ago.
Yeah, the player, I think the player M or something.
Yes, now it's 8 months. So it is a recent incident, right? For a very long time, we don't used to go far. But by the time we start going to this league, you hear a lot of stories. For the fact that some things are done under the carpet. There are so many shady things that will be done unknown to us. Especially when you are there, you will see it. You see the home team syndrome in Nigerian league is one of the things that
I made mention of home team syndrome. But I'm correcting the fact you said the home teams are the one that take care of home.
Yes.
And I said it is not so.
No,
you said you can say it illegally. See, all the things I said. But in terms of official, if you Google it now, have your phone, Google it.
Google what? You want to Google Nigerian league?
See, officially, home team do not take care of referees.
No, they might not be taking care of the referees officially, but that home team still has a role to play.
But I said it yes, now. I said it
tomorrow morning.
I'm not arguing that, but he said I should not correct. He said I'm not talking about the information.
No. See. Listen, there's a difference between an information and a fact. I'm a dish as an information. Do it this way. Do that underscore the fact? No. Are you getting it?
Okay, can you prove any referee that is collecting bribe now?
See, look at you. You want me to call referees?
None of us can.
You want me to call referees?
Yeah, so that is illegal. It's illegal.
No, there's nothing like that.
As long as Nigeria,
when the place is corrupt,
so take bribe is illegal.
It's not like that.
You can take bribe is illegal.
No place that they take bribe is legal.
No, that's what I'm saying.
So what
is there anywhere in the world where the home team take care of referee?
When you're talking about legalities, it is a very simple thing. The process in legalities are always direct and pure. Are you getting what I'm trying to say? So if there are legalities in Nigerian matches through the referees, there wouldn't have been myopic officiating over time. We've said it almost win syndrome. Where is it coming from? One, that is to say, the home team has a big role to play in the referee's life. Now, we spoke about referee salary structure. You spoke about the one for South Africa. So if there is a structure in South Africa, that's why Gomez did not collect the 30,000 naira bribe.
$30,000.
$30,000 bribe. It shows that there's where it's coming from and there's where it's still going to. The welfare and everything is well taken care of. But the Nigerian referee, Joseph Ogabo, is jumping onto it because perhaps in his life, he has never had money like that. So I spoke about the.
I'm still waiting for the correct for the.
See the equation. Remember there was a.
You said something out of everything. So I just prepared. I said the information. Okay, look at. How referees accommodation works. Okay, I say no. Home teams in MPFL are strictly banned from taking care of the referees, hotels, feeding or transport. That is what I corrected.
That is the normal thing that
is now. So what are we talking about?
But in Nigeria, you know that. They will tell
what do you mean by you know that we are talking about facts here now?
How is it a fact? How is it a fact?
What will tell you? How is it a fact? Before you to come to court now, can you prove this thing now?
So why did you say that they collect bribe in Nigeria?
I said allegedly.
Why? Okay, if you don't, you can't prove it. You don't think you're not even supposed
to. No. See, how many referees? How many referees have they banned?
Do you know what he said? He said that home teams take care of referees.
They take care of his own opinion.
They take care of. They take care of. They take care of. They take care of.
Opinion is different from far. That is not opinion.
Chima, listen.
They take care of. They take care of referees.
This is a podcast.
They take care of referees very well.
Is entitled to.
Not that is a different. Okay. Now you said what is that. So if you tell me that, okay, you said Lillepo was from why this Ugobu, maybe they should take Lipo. That's the so that's you actually. No, I know that Lipo is not from South Africa.
That is a different thing entirely.
No, Chima, stop talking.
Why are you saying like this now? Why are you saying like this?
I asked you.
If I say something that is not fast, you can correct me.
Listen, I asked you a question. I said, "This when did this thing start?" He said it has been over a period of time.
Yes.
I said, "Okay." So does it mean that all these other ones that the home team syndrome, must win syndrome, that the home teams have been winning? Does it mean that they are winning? They merit the winning?
Okay, now let me answer that question. For home team to win syndrome, does it necessarily mean that they have to take care of the referee too?
In Nigeria, as long as it's in MPFL.
No, that is not necessary. There are many things that you can use to win home team with syndrome.
Do you know that?
Use stout. You can use fast. You can use anything. So that is what I'm just saying.
You cannot use stout to win a match. The stout will not jump into the pitch.
Have you seen where fans are threatening referee? In a match that if you officiate rubbish and we are going to kill you.
Do you know that in Nigerian league, Kano Pillars You can Kun Khalifa can go away to Kano Pillars and play. Kano Pillars will beat them 3-0. The same Kano Pillars that defeated Kun Khalifa 3-0. The next week go to Kun Khalifa. Kun Khalifa will defeat them 3-0.
So does that mean that Kun Khalifa took care of the referee?
That's what I'm saying. As long as Nigerian
Maybe you don't understand what I'm talking about. Somebody said that the home team take care of.
What he said,
The home team is the host. The home team is the host.
It's
You
not
take care of the referee.
that they are
They are
the
the
one that take care
host.
of the referee.
They take care of the referee. They are the host. Nigerian
That's what he
league.
means.
Anytime.
That's what
Until
it
the
means.
league is structured,
Yes.
until they start broadcasting,
taking care of, doesn't
until
mean that
everything
they are
starts
the one
falling
that
in
will-
place,
they will sponsor
the
the
Nigerian,
referee.
the
You will
host team,
No, as
host the
long
referees
as
and
you are the
everybody.
one hosting.
If you pass out information, you must be far. If you're talking about your perspective is different from giving out information. You said that home teams take care of, it's the referees at home. Which I'm correct and say, if you start it now, even if you say that home teams do not have the right to take care of referees, anywhere in the world,
Not in the world. We are not saying what he's saying. Before you read that, he made mention. He answered some questions. Later, he said, in quote, the home team take care of the referee in the sense that passing out
he did not say
envelope.
in quote. That is why he did not say in quote. He was spitting out something, and he said the home team take care of the referees. That is what I'm correcting here. That home team do not take care of the referees.
See, in Nigerian football professional league, home teams, they are the hosts. They take care of the referee. Quote me anywhere. Until the league is structured, until it's been broadcasted, until referees are being held accountable. As far as this Nigerian league is concerned. I
remember,
speak it tomorrow.
you made mention that we have good referees in Nigeria, but because of the corruption in the country, you cannot rate them because they are not well paid.
Yes,
that is it.
That one is perspective.
That one is that is correct.
No, it might not be correct, but it's a perspective.
But that is correct.
But when I now tell you that the structure in Nigerian league, maybe there's a law, there's something that the referee must not get to so level because they do not have so level. That is not a fact. You can correct me and say no, this thing has been changed. You can correct me and say no, for now it has been changed. Okay, now let me give you a news. In the last 9 years, now Nigeria have not been issued out a CAF license A certificate. I get my point now. Now, when you now see this kind of thing, now it has been official, but referees are getting those things. Before now that CAF has made it official, where are they getting it from? They are going somewhere else to get it from. So if I want to say something with fact, I should say something from my own perspective, different from news. You are giving that information here, you should be correct. That is why sometimes we come here to say some certain things that after the podcast, you go and check it and they are not so.
Anyway,
so perspective and the solution are quite different.
No. I can't accept that. I can't accept that. Please, fans at home, that's how we do it in football. Sometimes we argue, we agree to disagree. Sometimes we disagree to agree. Thank you and God bless you all.